What's happening, everybody? I've got a new YouTube video for you today, and in today's video, what I want to do is go over basically how to find targets. And what I mean by that is basically how to use Confluence, how to find market structure, how to use price action, and then kind of how to put it all together to find the area in which you want to take off targets. In today's video, what I've got is a live analysis on the pound dollar, and then I kind of use the daily time frame to find some key levels, build some Confluence, and then find an area for targets. I hope you like it. If you do, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. If you don't like it, I'm open to feedback as well. With that being said, let's get into the video. All right, everybody. So like I just talked about in today's video, what I want to do is highlight how to find key levels, how to build Confluence, and then how to put it all together to find targets. So the first thing you need to do on the daily time frame is figure out what is going on. What is price currently doing? And to me, we're currently stuck at this level of resistance. And once again, a level of resistance is nothing more than the ceiling, right? This is the most recent high or the ceiling of the price chart. So to me, when I see price trading at resistance, I like to look for selling opportunities. And the way I could look for potential sell is if we can get a break of this little wick right here. If we can break below this level, then I can look for potential selling opportunities. So now that I know what my bias is and how I want to get involved, what I want to tell myself is if I'm able to get involved, where do I see myself taking targets at? And my trading plan and my philosophy on the markets is pretty much based around market structure. So zooming in over here now, I see a couple levels of structure that stand out to me. One is this level here, 2 is this low right here, and 3 is this little kind of shelf right here. But when I zoom in my chart a little bit more, I see a little bit of a hidden detail in a price action pattern. Can anybody see it? So the hidden detail that stands out to me is this little level right here. It doesn't look like much in these two candles, but when I drop down to the 4-hour time frame, I think you'll see what I'm talking about. So dropping down to the 4-hour now, look at the difference, right? It looks a lot different than those two little candles. And what this is an ascending channel. An ascending channel, or excuse me, ascending triangle. An ascending triangle is a breakout pattern to the upside. And as you can see, it looks like this. Basically, you have equal highs for the most part, but you got higher lows. So it's basically a prediction that you break out to the upside. And a lot of times when you break out of something that was once resistance, right? Resistance, resistance, resistance. A lot of times price comes back and tests this area as support. So what I want to do now is I'm going to delete all this stuff, kind of make it a little bit cleaner. Now that I know what this pattern is. So now that I know that that's that pattern, and what I would predict is a retest of this level, I'm going to kind of zone it off. So now I've got this level zoned off, right? So in the daily time frame, I took a pretty broad picture of what I'm looking at. Now I come down to the 4-hour time frame, and I take a more detailed look. But what I want to do now is see, hey, can I build any confluence within this area to tell me that some things align up, from a technical standpoint? And one of the great tools I like to use is a Fibonacci retracement. So I'll take it from my swing low here to my swing high. And as you can see, we've got the 61.8, which from a Fibonacci standpoint is the best number that you can have. The second thing I see is a 127.50. So I've got an even handle. So I've got three things. I've got the structure right here, this market structure in this green box. I've got the golden mean, or the 61.8 number, and I've got a psychological 127.50 number. And actually, looking left, you'll see it here in just a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out. Remember this level here. I'm going to zoom my chart out, looking left. Look at this, right? This is a huge spike before popping up and then breaking through. Look where that spike lands up at. Pretty similar, right? It's not perfect, of course, but it's pretty similar in the same zone, even if it's the lower zone of this. So that's another area of confluence. Now I've got 4 points of confluence all lining up on this little green box here. So what I tell myself now is, how can I get involved? And the way I can get involved would be by breaking this line here, give me a red light signal. And then what I would do is I would block off this zone right here, deleting this zone, telling me that I want to pull back into this zone. And I'll go ahead and make it red to make it clear, because if it pulls into that zone, I'm looking for a selling position. So what I want to see now is a yellow light pull back into here, and then some type of green light price action opportunity, whether it's a head and shoulders, a double top, a 3-bar reversal, a doji, an engulfing candle, whatever it is, some type of signal for entry, looking for a potential move down to this area of confluence that we found here on the 4-hour time frame. So I hope this has got some value for you guys. I hope you're able to see how to kind of use a daily time frame to get a broad picture of not only finding your bias, but also finding, if you're able to get your position, where do you want to take targets off, right? Because, I mean, this could not happen, right? If we never get a break below this level, then I have no selling opportunity. But if price does break below this level, and then I get a pullback, I'm ready, right? I'm prepared. I know where I want to take my targets off. I'm not going to emotionally rush in to finding targets or anything else. Make my analysis. I watch what price does, and then I react based on what I see. So I hope this got some value for you. If it does, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, or subscribe to the channel. If you don't like it, I'm always open to feedback and criticism, so please comment below as well. But with that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you have a great rest of the week.